what's up, Zach? A quick demo video for you for your KR Sabers Desert Wanderer. You sent this to me with the Goth chassis for a Proffie, and I just installed it for you. Okay, so you've got stock V3s in here for your NeoPixel connector. It's a 2-button setup, so this little greebly right here will be your power. This back greebly here will be your auxiliary. And then how you get to the chassis, you just want to unscrew the pommel. You do not have to unscrew the booster section. All right, so we'll unscrew that real quick. This chassis is pretty tight in the Saber, so don't be alarmed if you're having to push it a little bit or pull it a little bit. It's a very tight fit. All right, but when you take it out, you'll see your piece of your chassis sticking out. You want to pull it straight out. All right, take your time, pull it straight out. And the reason for that is these switches right here on your Saber right here, they align with the groove in this chassis, and then they rest right on top of this switch PCB. So you'll want to make sure when you're pulling it out or putting it back in the Saber that you're not twisting it. All right, but I'll show you how to do that in a second. This is your Goth chassis. So you got your Proffie board sitting there, easy access to your SD card and your micro USB. You got your KR Sabers 28mm speaker back here, which is nice and recessed, so it sounds very good. What else you got? You got a removable battery. And then you also have over here, rather, a kill switch, okay? And then one more pair of stock V3s in here that match the blade side PCB in there that never comes out, if you can see that there. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll throw a battery in this guy. The negative side of your battery goes over here towards your kill switch, and then we'll flip it. Good to go there. So if we turn this on outside of the Saber, you can see how your NeoPixel, or all your LEDs are lining up there, or lighting up rather, sorry. To put this in the Saber, like I said, you're going to want to line up that groove with these switches. All right, so before I push it all the way in, you know, we've got that straight line. A little trouble focusing today. We've got that straight line from the switches all the way over here, right? And push it straight in. It is a tight fit, but it'll go. Just take your time with it. Push it all the way in until it stops right here on the speaker pod piece, and then you can come over here and throw your pommel on. You've got, of course, two different emitters. You've got the display emitter that comes with the blade plug that's going to be in your kit, and then I've got the emitter on here that's specifically for your blade, so it gives you a little bit more blade depth. If I can get that to focus, just like that. So once we've got everything all locked in, we come over here and hit power. You got your LEDs firing off in there. Auxiliary back here. Just like that. We'll go ahead and throw a blade in. To throw a blade in, you just take your 1-inch blade. Make sure all of your blade retention screws are backed out. You do have 3 of them. I'll show you those here in a second. But you've got, you can almost, if you can see that in the dark, 1, 2, and then you've got a third one equally spaced. All right. To hit, that's your blaster bolt reflex. To hit blade lock up, you want to hold down auxiliary and hit the Saber. Do another one.
Smooth gray. Smooth fuzz. C. Smooth gray.
All stock fonts for now. Just like that. I will get with you before I send this off. I don't remember if you wanted me to put some fonts on here or not for you, but no biggie. We can take care of that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll take the blade out and then go over taking the battery out as well. once we get that out. Oh yeah, one more thing. To take this emitter off, what you want to do is hold down the bottom piece like here, and then just unscrew the top only. And then that way you can swap out your emitter for the display one, all right? And then to put it back on, you just simply screw it back on, and they both work the same way. All right, but we'll come over here and unscrew our pommel. So you got two different options in here. You can take your battery completely out, or you can just pull it out far enough to get to your kill switch. But for the sake of this demo, we're gonna pull the chassis all the way out, straight out, just like that. I'll show you that the kill switch works. Okay, until we come over here and flip it, kills it like it should. And then to get this battery out, you'll probably need a tool. I usually use the back of my tweezers from the positive side, which is over here by the NeoPixel connector, and just pop it out like that. It will come right out on you. Okay, so that is basically your Desert Wanderer. Let me know if you got any questions, and if not, I'll get this out in the mail to you tomorrow. Thanks.